And what up, YouTube? Thanks for clicking on the video. This is Rubber Rider here. As you can see, I'm in front of the Indian motorcycle demo truck powered by Progressive. I'm here in St. Pete, Florida, and I'm going to test some of the popular models for the lineup of Indians this year. And I'm going to make it a playlist so you can pick which model you want to look at. First person point of view, going over some things and going over how it feels for my 6'5" self. So stay tuned. All right, y'all, this is going to be the next model we are trying out. It is the Indian Springfield Dark Horse. And of course, we have Kim here with Indian Motorcycles, their #1 model and face of the company.
Right. We have our lovely bags. We have the taller handlebars. Got the 116 in it. It's a great bike, especially if you're looking for something that's a little bit more versatile. Not as heavy as your traditional touring bike. It doesn't have the full fairing on it, but it does have the great bags. And you can take passenger. You can attach a backrest if you like for more comfortable ride for your passenger.
And you can rodeo.
Yeah. Snap handle, as I could say. They start off at about 25 for the black smoke, but it does come in a green as well. And it's always that matte finish, really nice and standard for the Dark Horse models. So, pretty good bike.
Would you prefer black or green?
You know, I'm a black girl. I like the classic black, matte black finish, not a chrome kind of girly. And that's also something that the Dark Horse models are known for. Not a lot of chrome. You're going to get a lot of that matte black finish on everything.
And it is a beautiful bike. And it comes in at what?
25 starting.
Nice. Well, guys, this is one we're going to test out next. And we appreciate Kim giving us the down low. Stay tuned. All right, y'all. Now we're going to hop on this thing. The Indian Springfield Dark Horse. Got some big old floorboards on it, so be careful with your ankles. That is the startup. Not sure why it says that on there, but we'll see. The people here for Indian have been great and kind of just letting me test ride these models all by myself. Man, this thing is smooth on the power delivery. It's got these kind of tear-shaped looking mirrors. But this thing is called the Springfield Dark Horse. I feel like I'm on a horse. Like a medieval, like, right into battle. But yeah, this thing is smooth. Very comfortable. My little feetsies on the floorboards. What are we doing here? Anyway, yeah, this thing is nice. It seems very, very minimal compared to the other Indians that I tried, where you have analog gauges for the most part. I think it's a very cool styled bike. But yeah, Kim, their marketing person, was telling me this is like one of her favorites, the Springfield. But yeah, ergonomically, the handlebars, I feel like they're adjustable, so I'd probably move them maybe a little bit. Seat wise, feel pretty locked in. kind of comfortable, a little bit hard feeling. Now again, this is like a bigger bike with the floorboards and all that, so not necessarily my cup of tea, but it definitely looks cool. It's got a 116 mini Rise 8 bars. You could kind of read that there. 758 pounds shipped, and around 25 grand. Now, I would say out of all the models I've tried, this one is probably my least favorite, but not that it's bad, just not my style. Looks like this is for the battery tender. Very convenient having it there. My Lowrider S has a pigtail coming out the side. Okay sounding exhaust. It's got a little rumble to it that I feel. My hand's shaking a little. But yeah, this is a decent bike. I feel like it's got pretty good speed and torque. It says 126 foot-pounds of torque out the box. But yeah, this would be like I'm riding around in a beach town, cruising around on a bike kind of bike. For its size and its weight, it is pretty flickable. You know, being up at a higher speed and RPM. So, you know, pretty decent bike here. What I like about Indian is across their models, everything's very similar, so that's cool. And really easy to become familiar with all the things on this bike by me riding the other bikes that I test rode today. The only difference in this one is it's more analog feeling. Open it up a little on this side street. Another thing, going over those bumps there, the suspension is pretty decent on this thing. What stop sign? Stop suggestion? Yeah, it's hitting these bumps with ease. My Lowrider S would have went over that and I'd have been like, thank you. Brakes are decent. And that was wide open, baby. Kind of like this thing. But yeah, the Indian Springfield Dark Horse, guys. Check it out. I'm here in St. Pete. IA Motorsports is hosting the event. And obviously the big old Indian truck is there. And Indian was cool enough to allow me to just hop on whatever bike and take it. So I really appreciate them. I appreciate Kim. Shout out to you. She is one of their brand ambassador models who is helping with the event. So she kind of gave intros on all the bikes that I'm looking at. If you want to see other models that I shot today, look for the playlist and you can see the other models. And the same intros in every video, but basically made a playlist so people could just search the different models at their leisure. So I really appreciate the opportunity to do this and getting the opportunity to take an afternoon and just ride a bike. I'll do this for any brand. I love motorcycles. But yeah, this thing, wide and beefy, pretty torquey, very smooth, very flickable for being a big bike. I like it. It seems very minimalistic compared to other models, which may be a plus for some people. I love the blackout look on this thing. I think it looks sick. The matte black Everything's blacked out. Not really any chrome on it. I mean, there's a couple chrome pieces, but you know, to me, chrome was like big in the 90s. I'm not like a chrome fan, but this blackout look, totally sick. And then the fact that it's matte is also sick. But yeah, go ahead and check out this bike if you want it. iMotorsports St. Pete, or just look up any Indian places around you that sell it. Pretty cool bike, kind of expensive, but if you got it like that, you got it like that. You know what I mean? But please hit the like and subscribe button if you came across this video. I'd appreciate the support. I do demo rides on multiple kinds of bikes. Started off with Harley. I personally own a Harley, but I've done demo rides for Triumph now, and now for Indian. And I know Indian is Harley's rival, guys. It's okay. I love bikes regardless. But yeah, if this video was helpful, just hit that like and subscribe button. Appreciate you guys watching. Please ride safe. I'm going to return this back to their owners and see what they say.